Welcome to your match thread for Sunday's matchup between Orlando City, 6-2-1, 18 points, and Atlanta United, 7-2-1, 22 points, at Orlando City Stadium. It's the first of the three scheduled meetings between the Eastern Conference rivals this season, with the Lions visiting Atlanta on June 30th and hosting the finale of the season series on August 24. The two sides are separated by 3 points in Major League Soccer's Eastern Conference standings, with Orlando City holding a game in hand, although AUFC has a hefty 11-goal differential compared to the Lions' 5 at this point in the season. History: the Lions are 0-1-2 in the fledgling series, but came within a few minutes of being 1-0-2 if not for two very too late Hector Villalba goals in the first two meetings, which turned a draw and a win into a loss and a draw. The two teams kicked off their first ever season series with Orlando suffering a horrifying late 1-0 loss at home on July 21, 2017. Villalba found the net in minute 86 to ruin what was a pretty good performance by the Lions, despite the dearth of goals. Villalba proved that he was indeed the man Orlando fans should direct all hate towards when his stoppage time tally rescued a 1-1 draw for Atlanta in the second meeting on July 29. Kaka scored one of his best ever goals as a Lion in that match to provide Orlando's tally. Orlando City became the first visiting team to take any points out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium last season, with an exciting 3-3 draw in Atlanta last September. Dom Dwyer scored his first brace as a Lion, in MLS anyway, and also assisted on Sal Laren's goal. Josef Martinez's hat-trick spoiled Orlando's bid to take all 3 points. Overview: the Lions are 4-1-1 at home this season, while Atlanta is 3-1-0 away from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Orlando City rides a 6-game winning streak into this weekend, while Atlanta saw its 8-game unbeaten stretch come to an end Wednesday at Sporting Kansas City, in large part due to goalkeeper Brad Guzan's red card in the 34th minute. SKC went on to win 2-0, and Guzan will sit this weekend's game out. Atlanta has numerous star players, but attacking midfielder Miguel Almiron is the man to whom Orlando must pay the most attention. He leads MLS in shot attempts, 53, and has figured in 11, 6 goals, 5 assists, of Atlanta's 23 goals on the year. Josef Martinez is another obvious nemesis, with his hat-trick last year in the third meeting and his league-leading 7 goals, 1 ahead of Dwyer. Villalba also has a flair for the dramatic against Orlando City. Watch for Atlanta to try to control the play and push the tempo whenever it has the ball. The visitors will have more speed in the attack than anyone the Lions have faced this season, and a number of good finishers. Giving the ball away in the midfield could be lethal against Atlanta's quick counter, and the addition of Darlington Nagbe during the off-season makes it difficult to take away the ball from Atlanta in the midfield. Whichever midfield can exert its will over the other should have a leg up in this game. Orlando City will likely continue on without defenders Scott Sutter, knee, and Jonathan Spector, concussion, yet again. Spector is listed as out while Sutter is day-to-day. Amro Tarek, lower body, is also day-to-day but began participating fully in training during the midweek. For Atlanta, Guzan is suspended, while both backup goalkeepers, Mitch Hildebrandt and Alec Khan, are listed as out on the MLS injury page, but that could be out of date, as manager Tata Martino said he expects one of the two to be ready. Chris McCann, hamstring, and Franco Escobar, chest, are not expected to be available. Mandatory match. Defenders: Mohamed El Munir, Amro Tarek, Lamine Sané, Will Johnson. Defensive midfielders: Yoshimar Yodin, Christian Higuita. Attacking midfielders, Justin Meram, Sasha Kljestan, Chris Mueller. Forward, Dom Dwyer. Bench, Earl Edwards Jr., R.J. Allen, Chris Schuler, Oriol Rosal, Richie Laryea, Stefano Pinho, Josue Coleman. Atlanta United 3-5-2 goalkeeper, Paul Christensen. Defenders, Leandro Gonzalez Perez, Michael Parkhurst, Miles Robinson. Midfielders, Greg Garza, Julian Gressel, Jeff Larentovich, Darlington Nagbe, Miguel Almiron. Forwards, Ezequiel Barco, Joseph Martinez. Bench, Mitch Hildebrandt, Kevin Kratz, Andrew Wheeler-Omiunu, Hector Villalba, Brandon Vasquez, Romario Williams, Mikey Ambrose. Referees Ref, Alan Kelly. AR1, Matthew Nelson. AR2, Ian Anderson. 4th, Guido Gonzalez. VAR, Dave Ganter. How to watch match time, 6 p.m. Venue, Orlando City Stadium, Orlando, Florida. TV, Fox Sports 1, Fox Deportes. Radio, 104.1 FM Real Radio, English, La Nueva 990, Spanish. Streaming, ESPN, Fox Sports Go. Twitter, for rapid reaction and live updates. Follow along at The Mainland, as well as Orlando City's official Twitter feed, @OrlandoCitySC. Match thread rules. This is your live thread for posting comments on the match. So use our comment section below to talk about the game in real time with other supporters. If you're new, welcome to our happy home. While you're here, please observe a few basic rules. Absolutely no links to illegal streams. They can get us in trouble, and no one wants that. Try not to be the person who spews nothing but venom and hate for the team. It's okay to be critical, and, let's face it, sometimes even the best teams can be frustrating to watch, but being overly negative relentlessly can sap the enjoyment for others. Keep it somewhat clean and fair when criticizing players, officials. You never know who might be reading. Do unto others in the match thread, the way you would have others do unto you. We are a fun community and want to keep it this way. We have a moderator, but we'd rather let him enjoy the game instead of having to play babysitter. Enjoy the match.